What's going on, everybody? It's Antonio from Ikari Press. We're on the Indiegogo, $66,489. Santana, baby. Triple cover pack is, of course, still ongoing. If you want it, head on over to Indiegogo or just type in IkariPress.com. It'll take you right there. Link, of course, is in the description. All right, so I'm on the New York Times website, and this article came up. Arthur opens season with same-sex wedding and a cake. And basically, you peruse the article. There are several articles that have popped up on my feed regarding this particular subject. The cartoon that is on PBS Kids. Arthur decided to throw in a same-sex wedding in this season opener. What is 22? It's been on for 22 years. I know about Arthur. I actually don't have kids, but my brother's got 4. And there was a lot of Arthur being watched. There was like Arthur, Dora the Explorer, the Magic School Bus, all those shows that air on PBS Kids. And so, I actually talked to my brother, and I expressed to him, because we still do have one young nephew, or his son, and I wanted to know, but he's past the Arthur age, I guess. He's grown out, but he used to watch Arthur all the time. My brother used to watch it with him, and Dora the Explorer, all those shows. And I asked him about this, and there was a cringe factor, and he was like, because like my niece, we all have gay friends. My brother's got gay friends, I got gay friends, all that kind of stuff. But we're curious, as far as PBS, why are they inserting this stuff into children's cartoons? Now, I have talked about on my podcast, Sexy Party, that in the past I dated a young lady and she was bisexual. And me and her disagreed about stuff like this. We were talking about the Finding Dory cartoon, where they decided to put a same-sex couple in there and just put little subtle stuff like that. And I was like, I don't believe that things like that should be inserted into medium that is meant to be consumed by children. If children are the primary audience, then I think it should be, it shouldn't be overly sexual. It shouldn't do, you know what I'm saying? It should just be just straight mainstream family friendly content. That's all I believe. I don't know. Some people aren't going to agree with that. And my ex, she didn't agree with that. She was like, "No, you have to put that type of stuff into their minds early. That if you're gay, there's nothing wrong with it, and all that kind of stuff." And I was like, I didn't say there was anything wrong with being gay. I'm saying that I see a clear choice here to insert this type of material into programs that are meant for children. You see that happening on Sesame Street, and so I'm asking, what's going on at PBS? What's going on? And this incident here is very similar to the incident that happened last year when there was a writer on Sesame Street. I think he'd been on the show about 20 years or so, and he said that when he wrote scenes with Bert and Ernie, he wrote them as a gay couple. And then Frank Oz, who many of you know not only as he's master Muppeteer, Jim Henson's workshop, all that good stuff, but he was the creator and the voice of Bert from Bert and Ernie. And he came out and he said, "Hey guys, I created Bert. Bert's not gay." He got hit with so much homophobia. "You're homophobic. How dare you, Frank?" And I was like, and I was just waiting, because Frank is like 70 something years old. I was like, okay, I know the statement is about to come out. It's like, if I offended any of my LBGTQ friends, I am so sorry. I was waiting on it. Frank decided to be a man and actually go, "No, I meant what I said. I created this character. Bert's not gay." I'm sorry if that disappoints you. But I'm not homophobic, but the character that I created was not gay. And, you see stuff like that, and then, but he was getting hit hard on Twitter, and I noticed nobody was brave enough to stand up for him, but I love that he didn't run away from it. And then as people were tweeting him and quote tweeting him and saying things, he answered some of them. He sat there for at least 6 or 7 hours and looked like answered questions. There's another article that came out. What was it? The first one was in March, and Andrew Garfield was talking about his time doing Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and that he wanted to make Peter Parker bisexual. He wanted to explore Peter's sexuality, and the person that he wanted to be Peter's boyfriend was Michael B. Jordan. I was like, oh, okay. I thought I don't know. I just find that stuff to be strange when you take mediums like this. Obviously it's superhero stuff. So there's going to be a lot of young people that are coming to see, I remember when the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man came out, you'd see kids in the theater with their parents, and some of them had like Spider-Man suits on and stuff. They wanted, like, yeah, I want to see Spider-Man. If I'm 6 or 7 years old, I don't want to see Spider-Man making out with a guy. I don't want to see Spider-Man laying in bed with a man. That's his boy. And I'm like, you can say what you want. It's just me personally. What you do in your bedroom, though, that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you have a man in your bedroom, have fun. Do what you need to do. I just don't want to see that when I'm in the theater. And the big thing, something my brother said to me when we were talking about Arthur is, if he was sitting down with my youngest nephew and they were watching this, then that would be the last time that they would watch Arthur. And they watched a lot of Arthur. So he was like, if I'm sitting there with my son and I see the two guys getting married, then we're going to find another program to watch. I'm not going to allow my son to watch stuff like that. You see, not only I mentioned Spider-Man, they also did that in Voltron, where the Black Lion pilot decided that the Black Lion pilot was going to have a boyfriend. When they put that out there, I was like, I had watched a couple of seasons of Voltron. They put that out there. I was like, all right, appreciate y'all letting me know. I was out. I was done at that point, because I enjoyed Voltron like 30 years ago. And so you start adding stuff like that in there, I was done. I was like, all right, cool, I'm out. That just lets me know exactly where y'all are coming from. That's why, and I'm like, again, I'm someone that liked She-Ra when I was a kid. I was a big He-Man fan, so they did She-Ra, so I watched She-Ra as well. And they came out with this new She-Ra, and I was like, yeah, I'm not into that. So I had to dip. The only way that things like this stop happening is to vote with your eyeballs. So whatever you watch, whatever you consume, that's what it is. Also, PBS, PBS depends on donations. If you're not cool with stuff like this, and they do their next pledge drive, you like, you know what, PBS, I was gonna give you a little something, but I'm not cool with this. I mean, that's only, the market should bear it. So if you down with it, keep supporting, keep giving them your dollars. If you're not, turn the channel, go watch something else, because there are plenty of other options out there for your attention and for your children's attention. But hey, let's talk. Tell me I'm a horrible person or whatever. I don't understand why this is necessary after 22 years, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. And if you guys want to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on this YouTube channel. Everywhere is at Ikari Press. And if you type in IkariPress.com, it will take you directly to my Indiegogo campaign for my comic book series brand with the phenomenal Kanan White. We're on Teespring. We're on Amazon.com. The links to those are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm out.